Hello Swatantra TV viewers. I am Mahima, welcoming you to our English Bulletin with latest news, updates and analysis. Here are today's news. Thank you for watching Swatantra TV English Bulletin. All India Congress Committee President Mallikarjun Kharge on Thursday directed the Telangana Lok Sabha coordinators to concentrate on poll management, besides chalking out strategies on election campaigns and mingling with the people. While participating in the Lok Sabha polls preparatory meeting with coordinators on Thursday in Delhi, Kharge expressed the opinion that the people are keen on ensuring the victory of the Congress party. Kharge directed the coordinators to work unitedly. While speaking to the media after the meeting, Irrigation Minister Uttam Kumar Reddy said that Kharge explained some rules and regulations. While giving a PowerPoint presentation, Kharge detailed what to do to the leaders of various levels. Uttam said. Uttam Kumar Reddy expressed confidence that the Congress party would win with a 3 lakh vote majority in Nalgonda Lok Sabha constituency. He exuded confidence that there was a chance for the Congress party to win 14 seats. He said that Kharge suggested that they strengthen the party in coordination with all the party activists. Minister for Transport Minister Ponnam Prabhakar said that they discussed the strategies to be adopted in parliament elections. He said that the Telangana leaders would work aiming to win 17 out of 17 seats. He said that the state would get more funds if Congress was in power at the centre. He said that the BRS and BJP could be content with just 2 or 3 seats. The Congress government would have a chance to implement more welfare schemes if the people of Telangana ensured the victory of party candidates in 17 constituencies. The Deputy Chief Minister Mallu Bhatti Vikramarka, Ministers Jupali Krishna Rao, Sithakka, Konda Surekha and MLC T. Jeevan Reddy participated in the meeting. Google has evinced interest in working together with the Telangana state government. Google Vice President Chandrasekhar Thota called on Telangana Chief Minister A. Revant Reddy on Thursday. He said that Google was excited to partner with the state in developing a digitization agenda for Telangana in farming, education and health. The IT major had deep technology and expertise for bringing quality service to serve the needs of the people of the state. He said that the Google would extend all cooperation to the state government. The artificial intelligence would influence every sector, he said. The Google can partner with the government to develop a digitization agenda for the state. According to a release from the Chief Minister's office on X, formerly Twitter, Thota discussed the investments of Google in the state. The Chief Minister had a meeting with the Google Vice President. 26 Congress councillors and 1 BJP councillor out of the total 36 councillors in the Mancherial Municipal Council voted for no confidence motion, moved Chairman P. Rajaya and Vice Chairman G. Mukesh Gaud. The officials declared that the motion was carried. What surprised the Bharat Rashtra Samiti leaders was that the BJP councillor joined hands with their Congress counterparts in voting against the BRS chairman and vice chairman. 9 councillors of the BRS stayed away from the voting. The other councillors arrived directly at the municipal office and participated in the voting. They later went to the residence of local MLA K. Premsagar Rao. Ramulu said that a report would be submitted to the collector incorporating minutes of the meeting. The date to elect the new chairperson and vice chairperson would be notified in a week. Municipal Commissioner Maruthi Prasad and other officials were present. Samiti Working President K.T. Rama Rao on Thursday expressed the opinion that has failed to effectively communicate and publicize its achievements during the electoral campaign. It led to poor results for the party in the recent assembly elections. The Congress succeeded in its false narrative and misinformation campaign, resulting in its victory. He expressed the confidence that people's faith in former Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao remains unshaken. He was speaking at the Lok Sabha election preparatory meeting on Mahbubabad constituency at Telangana Bhavan in Hyderabad. KTR stressed that the BRS government focused on development and welfare programs without publicizing much its achievements. In sharp contrast to the false narrative of the Congress, he recalled that the BRS government issued around 6.47 lakh ration cards in its 9.5 years regime. Similarly, the number of Social Security pensioners increased from 29 lakh to 46 lakh, filled highest number of government jobs in the country, and hiked salaries to government employees by 73% in its tenure. The government employees in Telangana are getting highest salaries compared to any other state. KTR urged the party members not to be discouraged and outlined plans to strengthen the party's organizational structure. He emphasized the importance of holding series of party meetings, reinforcing the party-affiliated organizations, and initiating programs to connect with diverse sections of the population. He appealed to the party leader to work unitedly. As the festive spirit envelopes the region during the Sankranti season, the joy of the celebration is marred by the exploitation of festival travelers. Private travel operators are under scrutiny for significantly increasing ticket prices, leaving passengers and authorities seemingly turning a blind eye. During the Sankranti festival, private travel operators are capitalizing on the increased demand for travel, resulting in exorbitant ticket prices. Normal ticket rates, which are reasonable, witness a sharp surge, with some fares even doubling. The Tatkal system, implemented during the festival, allows travelers to secure tickets by paying the demanded amount, leading to allegations of extortion and vertical exploitation. Despite regulations against hike in fares, the Transport Department appears to be inactive in curbing the exploitative practices of private travel operators. Passengers are lamenting the lack of action against those violating rules and accuse private travels of aiding and abetting extortion through subsidized inspections. The Sankranti festival sees a substantial influx of people, particularly in Andhra Pradesh, leading to a surge in demand for travel from Hyderabad. Private travel operators, acting in unison, have formed a syndicate, selling tickets at inflated rates and leaving passengers disgruntled. Complaints from affected travelers have surged, but the authorities seem slow to address the issue. Jagan Mohan Reddy releases 431.58 crore rupees aid to street vendors. Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy released 431.58 crore rupees under Jagananna Todu benefiting 395,000 small and marginal street vendors and artisans with interest-free bank loans of 10,000 rupees and more each. The amount, released for the 8th consecutive time, includes interest subvention amounting to 13.64 crore rupees benefiting 5.81 lakh beneficiaries who availed loans and repaid them promptly on time. Releasing the amount virtually with a click of a button at the camp office at Tadepalli on Thursday, the Chief Minister said that the YSRCP government decided to implement Jagananna Todu after he came to know of small traders' financial difficulties during his Padayatra. The scheme is helpful to petty traders who are selling vegetables, fruits and food products in push carts, baskets, on motorcycles and auto rickshaws on streets, he said. adding that artisans who make Bobbili Veena, Kondapalli and Etiko Paka toys, Kalankari and lace items, and puppets have also been receiving loans under the scheme. Lakhs of street vendors and artisans have been repeatedly availing and repaying bank loans promptly, he said, adding that the loan recovery rate has also gone up to more than 95%. Huge crowds throng bus and railway station ahead of Sankranti. Huge crowds thronged the Pandit Nehru bus station and railway station in Vijayawada ahead of Sankranti on Thursday. The crowd consisted of working people, senior citizens, and students heading to their hometowns to take part in the Sankranti festivities. Makar Sankranti is unquestionably a festival of family reunions, celebration, mingling with friends, and flying kites with them. The bus stand and railway station, which are the biggest and busiest in the country, were packed with passengers, and no empty spaces could be found there. Routes such as Vijayawada to Hyderabad, Vijayawada to Vishakhapatnam, and Vijayawada to Tirupati witnessed the maximum rush. A sea of people was also seen at the railway station in Vijayawada. To tackle the rush of passengers, Andhra Pradesh State Transport Corporation is running as many as 3570 special bus services before the Pongal. While the South Central Railway is also running extra trains for the same. Vijayawada is one of the biggest education hubs in the state. Many corporate schools and colleges are situated in and around Vijayawada. Lakhs of students come from across the state and Telangana to Vijayawada to continue their education here. Both the government and private educational institutions announced Pongal holidays to students. Intermediate educational institutions announced holidays to students from 11th January. Gajuwaka MLA Thippalnagi Reddy on Thursday unveiled a swanky new Tehsildar office at Gajuwaka in Vishakhapatnam on Tuesday, promising improved services and amenities for residents. The revamped office, packed with modern facilities, was inaugurated in a ceremony attended by top officials, including Collector A. Mallikarjuna, Joint Collector K. S. Viswanathan, Tehsildar Shrivali, local public representatives, revenue officers, and other dignitaries. Addressing the gathering, Thippalnagi Reddy reiterated his dedication to undertaking various development projects within the constituency for the benefit of the residents. He also said the modernization project saw the office undergo beautification efforts funded through a combination of grants from the district collector's office and contributions from local patrons. This commitment to improvement resulted in not only aesthetic enhancements but also the establishment of additional facilities designed to provide greater convenience for both the public and the office staff. Mallikarjuna, while addressing the gathering at the launch ceremony, emphasized the importance of collaboration between government officials and public representatives in driving development projects forward. He cited the Gajuwaka Tehsildar office renovation as a prime example of this successful partnership, highlighting the swift allocation of 5 lakhs rupees upon being informed of the initiative by local authorities. The collector further commended the valuable contributions of local donors who supplemented government funds to make the project a reality. Trinamool Congress Chief Mamata Banerjee on Thursday expressed her disagreement with the concept One Nation, One Election. In a letter to the panel secretary, Banerjee said that in 1952, the first general elections were simultaneously conducted for the Lok Sabha and assemblies. She said there are basic conceptual difficulties in agreeing with the committee, and the concept is not clear. The West Bengal Chief Minister questioned the meaning of one nation in the context, and said that her understanding the meaning of one nation in a historical political cultural sense. The central or a state government may not complete their term for various reasons, for example a coalition breaking to a vote of no confidence, she said. She recalled that during the last 50 years, Lok Sabha had witnessed several premature dissolutions. She said fresh elections are the only option in such a situation. Non-simultaneous federal and state elections are a basic feature in the Westminster system which should not be altered. To paraphrase, non-simultaneity is part of the basic structure of the Indian constitutional arrangements, the West Bengal Chief Minister said. The high-level committee headed by former President Ram Nath Kovind had written to political parties seeking their opinion on the matter. Union slammed the Google for contemplating to cut hundreds of jobs when it is earning billions. Alphabet's Google said on Wednesday it is laying off hundreds of employees across multiple teams, with Fitbit co-founders James Park and Eric Friedman also leaving the company, as the tech giant continues to cut costs. Jobs are going on teams working on health tracker Fitbit, the voice-controlled Google Assistant, and hardware such as augmented reality. The exact number of job losses is unclear, although Google confirmed to The Verge it had closed a few hundred roles across several of its teams. Google said it was responsibly investing in its biggest priorities. But in a post on X, formerly Twitter, the Alphabet Workers Union said the job cuts were not necessary, and it would fight them. Our members and teammates work hard every day to build great products for our users, and the company cannot continue to fire our coworkers while making billions every quarter, it wrote. However, Google has defended the latest round of redundancies. The firm made $76.3 billion in revenue in the third quarter of 2023, according to sources. Activists of two right-wing outfits have filed separate complaints here against actor Nayanthara and others associated with her newly released film Annapurni. They complained that certain scenes in it hurt religious sentiments of Hindus, police said. The complaints alleged that the film, which had been removed from Netflix, made controversial remarks about Lord Ram and also promotes love jihad, they said. A complaint was submitted by the activists of Bajrang Dal to the Oshiwara police station in western suburbs 2 days ago, and an inquiry in this connection is underway, an official said. Another complaint was filed at the Lokmanya Tilak Marg police station in South Mumbai by Ramesh Solanki, founder of Hindu IT Cell, an official said. According to his complaint, the film Annapurni demeans Lord Ram and it was intentionally released to hurt the religious sentiments of Hindus. Solanki also cited a few scenes in the movie, which he says hurt the religious sentiments. The complaint mentions the last scene of the film which showed a temple priest's daughter, played by Nayanthara, offering namaz wearing hijab before making biryani. Benchmark equity indices ended marginally higher on Thursday, trimming most of their intraday gains as investors turned cautious ahead of the quarterly results of IT behemoths TCS and Infosys later in the day. Announcement of the US inflation data and domestic macroeconomic numbers also forced investors to remain on the sidelines. The 30-share BSE Sensex climbed 63.47 points or 0.09% to settle at 71,721.18. During the day, it jumped 341.76 points or 0.47% to 71,999.47. The Nifty gained 28.50 points or 0.13% to 21,647.20. Among the Sensex firms, Reliance Industries, Ultratech Cement, Axis Bank, IndusInd Bank, Power Grid, Tata Motors, Tech Mahindra and Tata Consultancy Services were the major gainers. Infosys, Hindustan Unilever, Wipro, Larsen & Toubro and Nestle were among the laggards. In Asian markets, Tokyo, Shanghai and Hong Kong settled with gains, while Seoul ended lower. European markets were trading higher. The US markets ended in the positive territory on Wednesday. For a complete and comprehensive English news bulletin, please do watch Swatantra TV. This is Mahima, signing off. Keep watching Swatantra TV.